Hey, good morning. This is Old Man Racing. Um, Last week, I actually went to Bushnell. They had a senior league, and it's 55 plus and older. That was exactly what I wanted. It's Bushnell's hour and a half away from here, so I had to drive over there. The race they said was going to be at 2 o'clock. They're doing it this whole month. So I showed up, and there's a bunch of older guys, not a bunch of young kids. I did two practice races to learn the track, and then the race started. The way they worked was it was like computer generated. I ended up being 9 out of 9, so I was in the last cart, and so for the first 8 lap race. And then what happened? We were having two races for whatever, and it ended up that I was on the pole position. They reversed it. So not only did we reverse the order going out, but we reversed the track. So I even had less of an idea of what was coming across on the next corner when I was going down the track. So I started in, okay, let me backtrack a little bit. Um, One of the things that you learn on racing is race pace. If you have a good race pace, you should be in the front. These guys, the two races I had, I met one of the older guys who had to be in his 70s. Sweet Potato was his name. And he was running at a 68-second lap, where I was a regular 72-second. So I knew he would be ahead of me. I thought the length of the track, it's almost a mile track, he'd never come up or lap me. And I never did get lapped. So it ended up that the first race, I pretty much stayed in the back, didn't get too wiggly, and I came in 9 out of 9. The second race, so I'm on pole position, and so they typically talk about the first corner in a race, you're going to hit carnage, and we do a run and start. So the first corner on the second race, they were absolutely right. It was carnage. I went into some big tire, things blew up, and the next thing I come out, I'm last again. So finally, I get everybody around me, and I'm gone. So I take off, and I start catching up on this guy. So I have a race pace of 72. After the race, I saw he had a 73. So I'm staying behind him, and then this other guy spins out, and so he's behind me. And so we actually did some wheel-to-wheel laps where I was going for it. I was going to go around him, and then I don't know what happened. I think the tires just let go, and I went too fast on a corner and just slid out. But it was definitely a lot of fun. 55 and older, only 9 people. When I've raced before wheel to wheel, there's like 15 people and it's total carnage. I definitely have to get rib protection. I've been bruised before from the seat, but I just want to report this as Old Man Racing. The actual next day after that, I did a 5K with my wife on Merritt Island, and that's another racing thing. So I guess this is kind of like a documentary that I'm putting together, and we'll see what happens as I continue to do it. I'm figuring as I get older and I keep doing this, eventually I'll get better. Anyway, I'm gonna figure out how to sign off now. Live end stream. Have a good day. Peace.